I like, especially when you're doing like story based game, right? I would keep it at 2 hours though, right? So, because like story progressive, the boom, you do the next one and stuff like that. So I'll recommend like doing that. But yeah, 2 hours that's pretty good to like, cause we're not really. You can do like 2 hours, I mean like stream over like 2 hours, boom. Do it like a 2 hour stream and stuff like that. Depending on how big your community is though, right? And stuff like a lot of times I see people don't really have a real large community, so I would keep it at that. Like I would, keep it at that 2 hours though, right? And stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Real popular, you can get away with it. It's not.
yeah. Because the most important part, you get subs and bits, all that. But the most important thing is to grow your community though, and stuff, right? When you don't look at the views, but you want to constantly grow your community. Like your views can fluctuate, you could probably get average like 5 views, and then it'd be people with like a following that might struggle with like 1 view or 5 views and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's all about growing that community though and stuff.
Yeah, you stop there after you beat the horse lady.
Yeah, yeah. Also give us help for the viewers to come back. So imagine if I just stream 8 hours of that whole game, right? And then like okay, and then right, you know what I'm saying? So you have something, you do that, okay, you start streaming that, right? Story. It's not about rushing for the story thing. It's like it's not about rushing because you paid $70, so there's no need to rush. You already paid it. The game's there, right?
You gotta go back to it anyway.
Yeah. So it's not. King though, right? You know,
we about to hop in. We about to hop in and go live.
But they was making it seem like it was just such a lot of dramatic change.
but so then again, we were so early into the game though. Feel me? But it's gonna come down to like the storytelling of the game. It's, oh, now this story is okay. It's different, because it's a continuation, obviously, right? So I don't have really like a much new into the game, so we'll see how it plays out though.
We are live. NFL Week 10 picks. You got the Rick, you got Parker, and you have Ty.
Yep.
You already know how we do, folks. We pick these games. But I got a nugget to tell you guys here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I lost all of the data from last week. My kids were doing Dad a favor, and they were cleaning off his desk, and well, the pick sheets got thrown out. I don't know where they are. Doing Dad a favor, so as
I know I didn't wear it last week. I didn't wear that shit last week.
Parker didn't show up to work last week, so I don't know what happened. All I know is that I don't have the picks, and that kind of sucks because that's what we look forward to. This is one of the reasons why we do this stuff, So
Okay.
The only pick that mattered was go Eagles.
Oh
Yep.
God, here we go. This BS
Right, Rick?
again. Anyway, we didn't do Thursday's game last week because Thursday's game sucked anyway, so it didn't matter. But nonetheless, Carolina, who's traded away multiple pieces, but they did find a diamond in the rough in their running back. Kind of took over. They took the world by storm. Carolina is, what are they, 2-0 now without McCaffrey?
Oh, you know what? I want to say some sidebar. It's
Right.
off topic though, but in the world of sports, I guess you could say, right? Now we see what happened to the so-called airbender, right? Izzy, right?
Oh, you talking the UFC dude?
Yeah. So we need to kill. I'm gonna just say this. Listen,
Wait,
he's
what
no.
happened?
Hold
What
on.
happened?
He
I
got he
didn't see
got he got stopped. He got knocked out, right? So I don't want to hear no comparison to him to
John
John Jones.
Jones.
Stop that.
Yeah, yeah.
Jones is the goat. You know what I'm saying? Izzy's not even in his class. So I just want to say that. All right,
Maybe
go
for
ahead,
his,
Brick.
maybe for his weight division, he the goat.
If it is wait, oh man. Well, we can start off with the game that's actually in progress right now. We got
game is that?
Seattle and Tampa Bay. They're playing in Germany right now. So right now, I believe it's 0-0. I mean, we can still pick the game. Hell, we're not bookies. I think Seattle's going to win this game. Well, what do you think, guys?
Tom Brady been doing good, so I'm gonna get Tom Brady a chance one more time. Tom Brady.
This game, I don't know. Tom, I don't know, right? I guess I go with Tampa Bay because like they in Germany, whatever. So who knows? Maybe Tom might get some calls to go his way. Who knows, right? I go with Tom until he proves that he can't play no more. Then I'll go with Tom though against Seattle, right?
Well,
yeah.
I'm rolling with my man Gino. That's why I'm taking. I think he's got the hot hand right now. Now, Tom Brady had one of those comebacks, man. The typical Tom Brady joint, the little 3-yard passes, dudes playing 10 yards off. Again, the funny thing is, and I got to say this, everybody talks about how you have these certain corners who are like all-world corners, stoppers. I have never seen Deion Sanders get embarrassed on national television. I've seen this dude pick Steve Young off twice when he shut Jerry Rice down when he was with the Falcons and they came over to when they was playing the 49ers. And then, you go through down the years of these so-called all-world corners. I've seen Champ Bailey get freaking destroyed numerous times on national TV. They kept telling me that Champ Bailey was one of the best corners and he's this and that. And every time I watched it, the dude is chasing somebody. He's getting beat. They tell me the same thing about Revis Island. They was like, oh, Revis is the best corner and, Revis Island. But anytime he went against Moss is catching one-handed touchdown passes on this dude. Like, I mean...
I got to stop you right there. Then here's the thing. He could well be the best corner playing at that time he was playing. Just because he went up against Miles, does that take away he's not the best corner playing?
Well, I'm
though.
just saying,
Look at hold on.
Guy's been beat, bro. I
Hold on.
finish.
You look at historically numbers that Moss put up, right? No one really consistently probably was able to stop Moss. We had those crazy numbers. So we gonna say, yeah, I watched Reeves play, right? He played with the Jets, and also Asamoah, that is another real good corner. They are good corners.
Yeah,
get
but, okay.
beat,
Hold
by
on.
certain players.
Namdi
I'm just
Asamoah, that dude was highly
Yeah.
overrated. He was rated. You know what it was? I think a lot of that was Rob Ryan's defense that masked his the blown coverages he used to do. Think about it. After he opted out with the Raiders, he signed a deal, and you never heard from him again. And then I fast forwarded to today. They tell me that Jalen Ramsey is like Dion reincarnated. Like he's this, he's that. Bro, Jalen Ramsey be getting killed out there, bro. Killed.
Wait a minute. We're gonna pause you right there because I could have sworn the Eagles picked that boy up and he was still killing with us.
Nah, where's he at now? What did he do for y'all? He had 2 interceptions.
That Osawa dude, the cornerback,
Yeah,
right?
Namdi Asamoah, he's a bust. He was a bust.
I'm with you, he's a bust.
After he became a free agent and got his money, he was a bust.
That'll make him a bust. A bust.
Oh no,
like
I
a
can't
person.
agree with that.
Yeah,
I ain't
nah, I
gonna
wouldn't
say he
say
was
that.
great.
If
I ain't gonna say he was
you was
great,
a
but he
Pro
wasn't no
Bowler,
bust.
if you was a Pro Bowler, you wasn't a bust.
Yo, this dude's an actor now. Come on, man. Stop this. He was an actor when he was playing. First of all, let me tell you something. They need to retire the cornerback number 21. No corner should be allowed to wear 21 in this damn league.
It.
Nobody.
Stop it.
Nobody should be
Listen here.
wearing 21.
Cause
So
you
you
saying that because Deion used to play for the Cowboys?
Hey, no, Deion, not just for that. Deion Sanders was my favorite football player of all time. The hell, but he played with Dallas, and if Dallas signs Odell Beckham, I got a problem with that. I might have to.
Only problem, yeah, he
I
was
might
a
have to
good
root
cover,
for the Eagles.
but I'm gonna tell you one thing about Deion, which is that he was a great cover corner though. But don't expect to make no big no tackles in the run.
You don't
game
have
for
to
though.
when
I
you
can tell
take
you that.
away when you take away half the field. You ain't got to worry about making no tackles. Deion's
That's what I'm
tackling
saying.
has never.
It was other I think it was other corners that was better in other areas than Deion, supporting against the run though. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff happens out there though, right?
So
Yeah, listen. He had great ball skills as far as anticipating, running a route better than the receivers running and stuff like all that stuff, right? I give him that though. But but he was a prima donna though, Deion Sanders. You know,
So nobody burned Deion Sanders before, is what you saying?
I'm not saying I don't know.
Not you. Not
okay,
you.
Go ahead.
yeah,
About Rick?
not as much as the others, but they were there.
Oh, okay. So you can't say that then. You act like,
All right,
like you
okay.
never got burnt.
All right, your boy Namdi Asomad had 15 career interceptions. He was a 2-time All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler. And after he signed that deal with the Eagles, that was the only year he played with Philadelphia. They got rid of him.
But he wasn't a bust overall for his career, though. I was going to say that. It was another corner. Hold on. He wasn't a bust. A bust.
He
is
wasn't
someone
better.
who never
He wasn't better than Sean Springs.
We're not saying that.
I'm
You
just.
call him a bust.
I'm just.
And hold
He is
on,
a
another
bust.
thing. And another cornerback that people don't mention, he never won nothing, but his son won for Tampa Bay. I'm talking about the one who played for the Bills, Antoine Winfield, out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
He was a pretty good cornerback for us, So then maybe no one. It was probably a lot of corners that had a pedigree of like a Deion Sanders, but I tell you what, Richard Sherman in his prime was pretty damn good.
Are you a Pro Bowler and you a bust?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
no,
yeah,
Rick,
we can't say that,
Nah,
right?
you can't say that.
I'm talking.
Can't use the word bust though. Can you use the
All
word
right.
bust now?
Can we say letdown after his big contract? Can we say that?
You can
Okay.
say that,
All
but
right.
you can't call him a bust.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure the owner will call him a bust because he gave him like $50 million, and he did nothing for him. But hey, okay. I'll say it was a letdown after he signed that big contract. A lot of players have had letdowns after they signed a big contract. Even Deion. When he signed with the Cowboys, he signed that big deal. We got a Super Bowl, but after that, the Cowboys were a bad team. They were paying Deion all that money.
I'm gonna say this though, right? Another thing is, you don't know how really good corners can actually be when you're not getting no pass rush. Then you get to really find out how good your corners are. You see what I'm saying? When you get consistent pressure up there, it makes it easier for the cornerbacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's how we're looking for Dallas right now. They got a good pass rush, so they can mask some of their, deficiencies in the secondary. That's why Tavon Diggs can take those, those chances that he does take.
Yeah,
because he's
now we get to these picks now, Rick.
Crazy.
We got
pass
5 in
rush.
the chat. My bad, 6 so far in the chat. I'm gonna hit this like button. We only got one. We got 2 likes now. We had 1.
Okay.
Hit the like button.
All right, that's what I'm talking about here. We got people because Michael Irvin might be listening again, so we got to be on our P's and Q's. So that's why, Irv, if you are listening, I do not want Odell Beckham going to the Cowboys at all. I don't.
I'll take him to the Bills though.
Yeah, of course you will. But we know what happened to Odell when he plays in cold weather. He starts dropping balls. But anyway,
Listen,
we got
Man,
millions.
you can't say he bad, bro. He was out there. He was out there going crazy. Before he got hurt. Can't say
like I
that.
said,
Yeah, notice that they won after he got hurt. But hey, that's
He was getting them down the field.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Okay, he was the captain.
Right.
What was the Cowboys?
I'm hating.
What was the Cowboys at? What was the Cowboys? Why he was doing that?
We in our $3 trillion stadium. But anyway,
let's get to these picks.
yeah, we got Detroit at Chicago. Another a division that's only one team's over 500. You could just say, look, nobody cares about this game. They're playing for draft picks now, folks. Like, my God, Detroit. I think Detroit got a W. Did they get the W last week?
Yeah, they got to win.
Yeah, all right, home over Detroit again.
Yeah, they traded. Yeah, I know they traded a tight end Hawkins.
Right.
I forgot some team. Right.
But let's be fair, Ricky. The Bears got cheated last week. Even though I'm not a Bears fan, they got cheated last week.
Hey, you can cap for them.
I want to say this about the Lions though. They got potential though. They're running back and that receiver. So watch out for them. Those two at least. I don't know what the rest of the guys are thinking. I think he might got some defensive playmakers.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see what
Well,
happens.
Lions ain't got shit. Don't lie like that, Parker.
No, the running back and the receiver, though. I forgot his
Talk
name. The
about their
running back.
defense. Talk about their defense. They
might be-
offense
might
should
be-
be good.
Yeah.
No, Parker.
It might have a playmaker on the defensive line, though.
They
That's
got a
what I'm saying.
playmaker and losing the game. That's what they got.
All right.
You could go out there, Parker, and probably be a better defender than half them. They just
Oh
collect
man,
the
so
check.
Ty, who are you taking in that Tampa Seattle game?
No, I took Tom Brady.
All right, so you two.
You know they gotta they gonna put Tom Brady in the playoffs, even if he get put out in the first round. He gonna make the playoffs.
Oh, he brought his referees with him from Foxborough.
I mean, I
the NFL bought the referees. That's what
I mean,
happened.
like I said, man, it'd be scary if Tampa Bay goes in a wild card. They could be a scary team. See Tampa how they finish.
They gonna scare
Because
you,
Tom
get put
been
out.
there before, though. He
Yeah,
knows how to
they are
win,
scary.
though, at the
Tom
quarterback
Brady.
They
position.
can't run the
Tom
ball.
Brady.
That's scary. Now, what is wrong
Tom
with Leonard Fournette, man? He getting hit in the back. I mean, it's his line's not blocking for him. I mean, man, he looks like a
Yeah, that
shell of
team's
himself.
different.
Man,
That team different now. It's over with.
so
man.
I'm taking
They gonna
Detroit. So who took Chicago? Parker, you took Chicago?
You didn't do that pick. You still talking about Tampa Bay and
No,
Seattle.
that's when we was no. We went back to that, but we were on Detroit. I said I'm taking Detroit. We were talking about Detroit. Just got dubbed last week.
No, I think I have to go with Chicago in that game.
Me
But
too.
maybe Lance Trey Lance, or the Lance dude might turn the corner though, because he had a ball out game last week.
Mm.
You know,
Well,
that quarterback. So maybe they could turn the corner though.
speaking of turning corners, niggas into the next game. Did Russell Wilson turn the corner? Do you think this dude is going to start playing a little better? He's at Tennessee today. Denver at Tennessee.
I'm taking Tennessee. Reason why, right? Tennessee, I felt they should have won that game against the Chiefs, though, right? So the competition that Tennessee played, how they was in that game, possibly could have won against the Chiefs and went to overtime, which they gave up a lead, right? And Denver, so I'll take them over Denver, though. Just how they played against the Chiefs, the way they was in it, they possibly could have won that game. So
Ty,
And Denver
who you liking this game, Ty?
Now, before we do that, I'm gonna have to punch you in the back of your head because I told you that was gonna be a great game, and you told me it wasn't.
Man, I hate it all.
So let's get that straight.
Man, listen,
That was a great
I didn't
game.
waste
Right?
my
That was the
time.
only good game.
I
That was the only
would-
good
I
game.
they
would-
don't want to see the. Go ahead. They don't want to see the Titans in the playoffs, though. I can tell you that the Chiefs. Well, Henry gets run the ball like
Henry's
this.
a,
They don't wanna see it.
Henry's a shell of himself. He ain't the same Henry no more, man.
He was running crazy. He was running good that game. That quarterback sold
Henry
him for-
Okoye is dead. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's
I'm going Titan. I don't.
Yeah.
Where's the Wilson name? Yeah.
Yeah. all right. I'm going Denver then. You know, I gotta beat you guys this week.
Nah, ain't no go Denver. I want you to keep it real. Keep it
bro.
real.
I think Russell Wilson's corny ass is gonna finally show up.
Man, that man wear tight pants and little shoes. That dude is not going nowhere.
So does 90%
Well, I
of
don't
these
know.
dudes out here.
I'm saying he could show up if you want, but I feel Tennessee. I mean, Henry. You know, they're gonna get Henry acclimated early in their game. So I think I look at Tennessee to win. You know, they went from almost nearly beating Kansas City to playing Denver, who's been inconsistent throughout this whole season. So I had to, so Tennessee seems like the more logical pick to make.
Yeah. Look, you know what, man? I'm fucking taking Denver. Fuck it.
Okay.
He just going against the grain.
Nah.
That's not why.
No,
That's it.
We going against the grain,
Going against the
man.
grain. That's it.
Hey,
He
listen.
just don't want to pick with us.
No, that's not true. I mean, I think Russell Wilson might turn the corner. I mean, look, I don't trust him.
He did turn the corner and got let down like he did all other weeks. You know the
man,
truth.
Not like this. This guy's not giving his brother any quarterback. Hey, the bottom. Hey,
No,
come
him-
down to
go
it.
ahead.
Bet on black. That's where I'm going. I'm taking.
Okay.
I'm
okay,
taking
next.
Russ. Next, we got Jacksonville at Kansas City. I think we will all agree
Kansas
on
City.
this game. Yes, thank you. Good morning, Ty.
No, I'm going Minnesota for
What
the
you mean?
upset. Minnesota.
We didn't get to
for
that.
the-
We talking about Kansas City
I
and
thought that was the
Jacksonville,
next
Ty.
game. I was looking at the next game. I'm looking at the list.
Okay, we going
No, I don't
Jacksonville, Tennessee. I mean, Kansas City. Me and Parker taking Kansas City. You taking Jacksonville?
Yeah. No. I thought we was on Vikings and Bills. I'm looking at the list. My bad. Yeah. I'm going.
So we all
I
taking
mean,
Kansas City, right?
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so we all taking Kansas. Shout out to Ty. She's in the chat. She's one of The woman I know, she's a full-fledged football fan. She's a Patriots
Hey,
fan.
it's a free game for Ty. She could beat Ricky Brown by 10 billion points in May.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Ty like the Nick, Ty a Nick fan too. So.
Oh man.
So she in trouble. So,
no, but if she had died,
Shout out to Bronson. Shout out to Bronson. They said you was gonna be a bust this year. Shout out to Bronson. Proving them wrong.
Shout out to my Lakers. We could trade LeBron and we can get a couple picks.
All right. Good morning to the chat out there, everybody.
Shout out to Westbrook. They tried to blame you at the beginning of the year. Look at him suffering now. They don't even bring him up no more.
All right, this
See
is
that?
Hey, this is a football show. All right, so listen.
Nah, I got to defend him because I got beat down when I was saying this stuff.
Oh man,
it's just Westbrook fault. It's Westbrook
man,
fault.
here we go.
Look at him now.
Now the
Look
next
at him
game on the schedule is Cleveland at Miami. All right,
Miami.
You already got big Dolphins.
Yeah, I think
Miami
I'm taking Dolphins too. I don't think there's much to talk about there.
No, you gonna pick your home team, the Browns. Don't try to come over here. You gonna pick the Browns, Rick?
No, I ain't
Go
taking the
against
Browns. No, I'm taking Miami. Listen, I just don't think Browns are on the road, bro. Miami got my man with the scrambled egg brain, and
hold on, I want to say this though. I'm gonna just off top basketball. Ty, y'all, if y'all the Knicks, I'll try to make a deal to get KD over there in the Big Apple though. I just want to say
I ain't no Knicks fan. I like Bronson.
No, not you, Ty.
no.
Ty in the chat. She's a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I say Tay.
she a Knicks fan.
Guess.
Ty.
Yeah. So
she's a Knicks fan.
yeah, get KD over there though, and just a subway trip over there. You know what I'm saying? He playing in Brooklyn, so yeah, I would do that.
I ain't no Lakers fan. I'm a Westbrook fan.
I'm a Lakers fan. I'll trade LeBron to the Knicks. Y'all can have him. I'll take them pieces and some picks. I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. All right, next game on the schedule. I think y'all know where I'm going with this one. Is Houston at the New York Giants. I'm going Houston.
I'm going with the Giants.
I'm going Houston.
I feel the Giants been more consistent, so.
I think Houston, they put up a good fight against the Eagles. Maybe they can get one.
The only fight they took was
maybe that was just a trap game, and the Eagles, wasn't really up for that game.
Oh, the Eagles gonna get theirs this on Monday, bro. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Bro,
All right.
you think the Commanders gonna beat us?
No, I know. I don't think so. I just hope so.
I mean, listen. I'll say this: division games usually are 50-50 games, though.
Yes,
so.
they are.
Yeah,
it don't matter the record though. Like
you mean 80-20? Because they finna take this L. We finna go 10-0 and lose.
I'll give if y'all get to that game. I'll say once we get to that game, Rick.
All right, so we got
once we clinch our home, you might as well. They ain't gonna care about the rest of them games. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Once we clinch it, it's over with. Then we gonna start losing, and they gonna talk crazy about us. Watch this.
No, man.
Somebody playing in the show in the background?
No, not me. All right, we got New Orleans at Pittsburgh. Man,
New Orleans.
Yeah, I'll take New Orleans. Parker, you're Mr. Contrarian. Are you taking the freaking Steelers?
Who quarterback?
I take that back. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. I'm gonna ride with Trubisky this week.
Oh, Ty going freaking Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh this week.
They still got the defensive players, those ends that bring that pass rush.
It don't even matter. I got Trubisky as a quarterback.
Let me see. I don't know. Man.
I'll take KD.
I'll go with the Saints.
Hey, Ty.
Maybe the Saints. Maybe.
I'll take KD for Anthony Davis straight up right now. They
won't make that deal.
They both miserable where they at. I'll take that deal right now.
No, but they won't take that deal. I mean, AD been more injury prone than Durant.
Yeah, but Durant is like a non-factor because his running mate is going through what he's going through.
It doesn't matter,
Anthony Davis missed one game. I think he only missed like one game.
No, I'm just saying they won't make that deal straight up though.
I'm talking about this year. This year.
Okay, yeah. But I'm saying like collectively, like he's been like injury prone, so like they can still get a pretty good haul for KD though.
Well, ain't nobody finna give you no haul for
a 36-year-old. What, he 34? No. 34. He's 34, I think.
No, they can still get some pieces for KD. Though,
yeah, bro, what kind of pieces? At 34 years old with a hurt foot? He got injury history too now, and he can't defend nobody. We'll get on that tomorrow. Yeah, come on now.
Come on.
Bro, come on, man. That dude's a liability on defense. He's a small
you got-
forward and a power forward body.
What are you? Is it? Stop it.
He is. Well, we'll get to that. So now, hold
Come
up.
on.
You got Pittsburgh, Ty? So Ty taking Pittsburgh. Parker, you taking Pittsburgh too?
I'm gonna take the Saints.
Oh, my man, Parker. So Ty, you on the island. Revis Island out there with Pittsburgh. Next.
I'm on Trubisky Island.
Yeah, you can
Nothing
have
but
that.
the best.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you roll with that. Let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, now we got the Colts at the Raiders. Now, I was here in a perfect storm. If Magic Johnson does invest in the Raiders, and if Odell Beckham does go to the Cowboys, I will become a Raiders fan. I cannot root for any team with Odell Beckham on it. I will
Why
throw
is
away
that?
30-plus years of my Cowboy fandom because I don't like him. I think he's overrated. I think he's just...
Well, hold on. You say you don't like him.
I
what,
don't like
what did he
him.
do to you personally? I'm saying
He
goes out there.
I'll tell you what he did to me personally. He got on national TV and told people that he was going to break Jerry Rice's records. And I thought that
So what that has to do with you, though?
a lot. Because Jerry Rice is the best. That's like somebody insulting Jesus Christ. All right?
No, we ain't doing that. Stop
Yeah,
it.
you
Stop
don't get
it.
up
No.
here and say you gonna break Jerry Rice's records,
I would
when
want
especially
to
when you
receive it
can't
if-
stay healthy. Like, come on, man.
It doesn't matter. I would want a receiver to be. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna break his record. I
Okay.
would want someone
There
that
have
much
been,
confidence
have you
in
ever
ability to do that.
heard Randy Moss say he was going to break all Jerry Rice's records? Did you hear Terrell Owens say he was going to break all Jerry Rice's records? Did you hear Torrey Holt or Isaac Bruce or those guys that were good in their day say that? Never.
That's
It's
because
just-
T.O.
that's not-
was
that's
making
enough
fun
for-
of you. That's why T.O. was making fun of you. That's why he ain't say nothing.
T.O. was
I'm
like,
saying it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna dislike another athlete saying I'm gonna break that person's record. Records are made to be broken. You
but
know, you
the
congratulate
point
someone when they
is,
break the
you
record.
need to
though.
know
Nah.
your place in the league.
I
son.
figure maybe it could be another reason, Rick, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Hey,
But
Jerry
go ahead.
Rice ain't in the
boy.
league no more.
No,
He
Yeah,
in the
we ain't gonna
league.
get into that though. We know the real reason though,
It's-
but we gonna keep it what PC up here.
Oh shit! All right. So anyway, I got to take the Colts. I mean, Jeff Saturday is coaching them now, and you know he was out here talking big too. You know, as a rookie head coach, he's an interim coach.
Go Raiders.
Damn, McDaniels. Is it me or just McDaniels? He just can't function without Belichick. He just can't. He's not.
Belichick can't function. So you can't say that either. That nigga
Oh,
trash.
man.
Belichick's
I
winning
don't
games. Belichick's winning games. This guy hasn't won a game all year. He got shut out the other week. Like, come on. Come on, man. Ty, don't do
A
this.
front told him to lose, man. That's what happened. I was
Oh,
there.
man.
They said lose every game
Oh.
and go down the Lions path. So you
I
can
do
have
got
a great-
two towards the Raiders though, right? So what's going on with that receiver that got? He was taken off the team because, like, obviously illegal situation, whatever, right?
I don't know
So
what
what's going on
happened
with?
to him. I haven't followed that story. I know they didn't cut him because they had just gave him an extension. He is valuable.
No, the one who might have had an accident for that drinking.
Yeah,
and
that's
might
what
have
I'm
been-
talking about. I know they didn't cut him.
Yeah, he got released. What are you talking about?
They did cut him?
I'm talking. Remember, that's why they traded.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the Atlanta receiver who got caught
No,
gambling and
not
they didn't
him.
cut
No,
him.
the
All right.
other one.
Okay,
No,
my
not
bad. My
him.
bad. Yeah, because the
Yeah.
receiver in Atlanta that got caught gambling, they just traded him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think he's going for the year anyway, though.
Yeah,
Or
they
something,
traded
whatever the
his
case may
ass.
be. But I'm talking about the other one with drunk drive, whatever the case may be. They
Yeah,
might have
yeah.
hurt somebody. Yeah, killed, whatever. That's what I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him. Even though he got released, I wonder how that case is holding up. What's going on with that?
Yeah, they was trying
I was
to.
so
They were
curious.
trying to get his signing bonus money too. I remember that. They were trying to get his signing bonus money, because I guess, obviously something like this, they won't pay him. But I'm taking the Colts. Ty said he's taking the Raiders. Who are you taking, Parker?
I want to see. Is the receiver? Is he playing? The one they signed. Who was it? I forgot his name, but
Parker, both
Adams.
these teams are trash. Just pick one. It don't matter.
He's not
It's a
always that
lose,
receiver.
lose. It's a lose.
I go with the Raiders then.
All right, so you going with the Raiders too. So you do good. All right, so you two guys are on Raiders Island. All right. Next we
No,
have.
they just both suck.
uh,
They both suck. That's why.
all right, we have the Chargers at the 49ers. That's the Sunday night game.
It's gonna be a California team's gonna win that game. I can guarantee you that.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I got no juice for either team, to be honest. I guess just because they're the home team, I would take San Francisco. I'm not feeling this game at all.
Big Chargers.
You taking all right?
I think the Chargers can win this game. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
If the Chargers, a lot of their defensive players was hurt. Did they come back yet?
I don't even know.
I haven't looked at the injury
But
list.
we'll find out more about Herbert, and see how he can do this game.
All
But you know what?
all their best defenders was
Oh, no,
hurt.
never mind. No, what? I'm going to go with 49ers then because, like, how they been utilizing McCaffrey. Yeah, so I'm going to go with 49ers, though.
Well, hold
Ty,
on now.
you gonna die on that Charger Hill?
Yeah, I'm going to the Chargers. I ain't,
Go Chargers!
Let me go Google stuff. Let me go look at the
They
injury.
go to the Bleach Report.
Oh man, this dude. So
I'm
what?
still picking the Chargers.
So while
I'm
Ty
still
is doing
picking
his
them.
research and seeing how he's made the most terrible pick on the panel here, we're gonna go over to the Arizona at the defending world champions, the LA Rams. Arizona at the Rams. This is a division game. This is a very key game for both teams. They both need this win. Big bad. Man, the Rams, if they lose this game, they are done. I don't want to hear nothing about no Rams if they drop this game. Nothing. I think they're really done if they drop this game. So I'm going to, I got to take the Rams. Backs against the wall. They fighting hard. I got to take the Rams on this one. I mean, there is no tomorrow. You got to win today. Arizona's also below 500. Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. They're at home. Got to take the LA Rams.
God damn it.
Parker?
You said, let me see, the Rams. I'll go with the Rams, though. It's, I think they probably could win.
All right.
So I'm picking them too.
Elijah's taking the Rams. I'm taking the Rams. I guess we're all taking the Rams. All right. Next game, we have Minnesota at Buffalo. Man, the Bills had an ugly loss last week against them Jets. And Ty, I do remember taking the Jets last week. I'm here for my flowers. We can go and listen to the show again if you don't believe me. I was the only person that took the Jets last week. Because it was
only us two.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it was a division game, and I thought the
Said
Jets.
I lost last week. I know I got a lot
but
wrong
listen,
last
Parker
week.
would have took the Buffalo Bills, so I would have won that anyway. I was the only one that took. You tell me Parker wasn't root for his team? Now, the Bills.
I'm not saying that.
But I'm just saying the Bills quarterback got a hurt arm, something wrong with him. I'm sorry, I got to go with my man Cousins is coming through. I'm taking the Vikings.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Josh Allen's questionable. A linebacker's questionable. The
Looks like this
cornerback
game is
doubtful.
questionable.
Fuck, you can't look at the injury report and then pick. You just gotta.
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Mo, that's people we make their picks off of the injury. You talking about? I don't know. It could probably. I don't know. It's like that could be like a tough game. I guess somebody would take Minnesota with the points though, because they were probably 6.5 points.
Man, we talking straight up, bro.
underdog.
Stop freaking sidestepping. What you doing?
I mean, yeah, of course I'm taking Buffalo all day.
Oh,
Feel me?
okay. Who you taking Minnesota?
Yep.
I would
I
take
picked that
Minnesota.
early. I thought that's who he was at when I had
All
picked
right,
my
all right.
I don't think it'll be a big upset because they are 7-1, right?
Bills.
Oh, this guy's
Better
yo, here
lose,
we go. Yo, he's getting excuses out.
No,
already.
it's not excuses.
Oh,
The fact
man.
they 7-1. Are they not 7-1?
Oh no.
Yes or no? I'm saying,
Yeah,
are they not
okay.
7-1 Minnesota?
Oh, Parker, they're the only team in the division that's over 500. That's why they're freaking 7-1. Nobody else wins in that division. I mean, come on, it's not like the NFC East where we're all winners.
Buffalo probably plays in the most competitive division this year.
More competitive than the
Listen,
NFC
what-
East? What?
Yeah.
Bro, do you
Okay.
realize that the Eagles, the
Okay,
Cowboys,
go
and the
over.
Giants?
Okay, yes, 3. It's 4 teams in the division. Isn't it not?
Okay, yeah, and Washington, they beat some teams. It's not like they didn't win any games.
Okay. So all our teams in it.
You got you and the Jets. That's it.
Miami,
Oh, come
Nah,
on,
everybody
man.
positive.
New
All
England.
of
Which-
them positive, and yeah.
Yeah,
you're
what
right.
you talking about?
You're
So
right.
we've been in the most competitive division in football this year.
I think that I'm taking the NFCs.
The most
Hey.
competitive.
They're 5-4, 6. I don't even know how this even possible. 6-2, 6-3, 6-3, 5. They haven't played each other.
No,
Buffalo lost
remember,
to,
remember,
Miami and the Jets.
remember, the NFL likes to hold those division games near the end of the schedule in case it relies on like a playoff spot. They always save them for like near the end. They look at it and try to see how competitive your team was last year. And like the Giants were like done last year, so that's why the Cowboys are playing them on Thanksgiving. If not, if the Giants were competitive, we'd be playing them in one of the last weeks of the season, which we're probably going to play the Eagles towards the end. But I don't know. They work it out how by strength of schedule or whatever, and they didn't think the Giants was going to be worth anything, but they are this year.
The NFC East would be the second most competitive division.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, if freaking Redskins, Washington would hold up their end of the deal, we might be all right. But
that's what I'm saying.
And they hit it. So now, Parker took his poor Buffalo Bills. Me and Ty, we're taking the Vikings. The next game we're going to go with is Washington at Philadelphia. Now this here, folks, is a big game. This is the game where the undefeated streak is over. It is done.
He said that every week.
I'm telling you, it is done. Division game.
He said that every week.
It's November, the whole Thanksgiving thing, calling them the Redskins. Hey, bro, it's got to happen this week. This week, the Eagles
might cut out stand
That's
that
all right.
bull.
No, my mic was made in Philadelphia. That's why. This is a Philadelphia mic.
We winning, not losing.
I'm using it no more. I'm going to Best Buy after church and get me a better mic. Something that was made in Dallas.
Listen, just listen to me. Get a HyperX mic. I'm not even using a HyperX right now, but just go ahead, get that.
It can happen.
Get a Cowboys mic. You'll never win.
Yeah, if I did, it'd be Jerry Jones talking all the time. He talked more than the head coach. I don't understand. I never understood that. But anyway, I'm just joking. I'm taking the Eagles. I ain't messing with no damn Commanders, man. You kidding me? That's all cap. I ain't messing with no damn Commanders. I mean, Washington, they'll put up a fight because it's a division game, but I'm taking the Eagles. I'm pretty sure Ty's taking the Eagles. Parker, if you take Washington, man. So I'm saying we all gonna take the Eagles. I don't see how anybody doesn't take.
Hold on. Hold up.
Here you go.
And I'm gonna just say this
11,
though.
12.
I don't think they can keep up with the Eagles though, right? Scoring wise and stuff.
Nah.
The
Eagles do have a good defense too. So you gonna be.
We average more than 20 points a game. We score at least 20 points a game every time we play. At least.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles. Like I don't think the talent is good enough probably to keep up with them.
All
they got
right.
a lot of weapons to ease.
F all that. The game of the week. Everybody, the game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys coming to Lambeau, the site of the catch where they screwed Dez Bryant. We want revenge. They did us dirty. Aaron Rodgers will lose all of his accolades if he loses this game. He is done. He is in the wash bin if he loses this game. He'll be
Y'all
finished.
a better team than them.
Oh, man. Listen, man.
Y'all a better team than them.
Don't ruin this for me. Okay? This is a big game.
What?
The Cowboys need to win this game to keep pace with the Eagles. We're 2 games behind. We got to keep pace. We can't lose any more games. This is a must-win game for Dallas, and I thought Green Bay had must-win games the last month, and apparently they didn't get the memo. So, therefore, I'm taking the DCBs at the 4 o'clock game of the week on Fox, Cowboys versus the Green Bay Packers. I hope my brother's listening. He's a Packer fan. There's holes in there because you're Swiss cheese. Done. If Dak Prescott carved you up,
can I ask you a question before you finish your speech?
Don't ruin my high here.
If y'all lose, what will you say next week?
If they lose today, I will be a Raiders fan.
I'm good.
I'll call up Magic Johnson and make arrangements because now I'm worried if we do lose. Jerry Jones gets desperate. Odell, I can offer you 2 years, 10 this year, 15 next year, because you're only playing half the season. I know how Jerry Jones gets. Like when we lost Kevin Smith that time, and he went and signed Deion. Like I have a problem with that. I love Deion, but I don't want Odell Beckham. I don't. If we lose,
much as you hate on Odell, he's one of the reasons why they won because he was carrying them.
And I got a feeling if the Cowboys lose, they're going to be bidding against themselves in this Odell Beckham sweepstake. You know he's not going to the Rams. You know he's not going to Green. He's not going to anywhere who's not a contender. They got to be a contender.
He said that he will return to them if they offer him a certain amount of money. He said that out of his own mouth.
To the Rams?
Yep. Yes, he did say that. So you can't say he won't go there because he said that. He said they gotta give him money. They not trying to give him money, so I wouldn't go there either if you're not gonna pay me anything.
Well, they didn't want to pay old boy and went to Buffalo. They didn't want to pay him, so he bounced. They was
Who?
Rams. They were supposed to pay what's the name, but he went over there to Buffalo.
No, but I mean, but he was looking at the Cowboys also.
Yeah,
though.
but the Cowboys.
he was
can't-
torn.
Yeah, he was. But
No,
we can't
listen,
sign big time dudes because Zeke Elliott is making I think $20 million next year, and Dak Prescott is making $49. We can't. We're cap strong. We're gonna have to convert Dak's deal to like a signing bonus and cut Zeke next year in order to even sign our damn draft class. Like that's how bad
What?
it is.
Guess what? Y'all was desperate. That's what happened when you desperate. You do dumb shit.
They should have signed Dak. By them like waiting to sign him, end up costing them more money, and now he counted
Yeah,
more
that's
towards
true.
the salary cap. I mean, that's
And,
that.
and now y'all was desperate as well too because you held out thinking you go get better and you didn't.
Man.
And look what happened. You got desperate, so you gave up more money than you should have.
Shut up. All right, you're ruining this game for me. I'm taking Dallas.
No.
What about you two jabronis?
I got Green Bay with the upset.
Figures. Mad because Buffalo.
already-
He mad because Buffalo
And you
gonna
already know.
lose.
You already know who I'm picking, and it ain't the Cowboys. Just the
You know what?
boys.
I'm about fuck
Yeah.
both of you people. Okay, you all got me cursing before church. You know, man.
You was gonna cuss anyway.
No,
You
it
gonna
wasn't.
cuss tonight.
Yeah.
I was not gonna curse. I'm not a cursing guy. I don't say curse words. I just get angry. You know, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm not even wearing a suit today to church. That's how mad I am. You know, you guys have really just made
All
me
right,
angry.
so now we got done with the picks. Now a preview for the arcade.
Oh yeah,
Which is
yeah.
supposed to be Monday.
We got to address the elephant in the room. The arcade episode is tomorrow. I've talked to Mr. Zaire Johnson. I think he's going to be our special guest. I'm not sure. I got to see what he's doing. We have reached out to each other, and he's going to be a special guest, and especially with Parker on the show. You know, the pony's going to try to invade the arcade and take all our quarters and make us use tokens. So I'm going to need Ty to help a brother out. We got to defend the Xbox brand. We're going to talk regulators. We're going to talk God of War, which so far is a great game.
Are you? We don't even need to defend Xbox. It's right there. They cannot say PlayStation is so great, and they flying to my mama house, Parker mama house, your granddaddy house. Everybody and their mama in the neighborhood house said, "Please don't let them take this game for us. We don't have anything."
Yeah, they
but
were.
celebrating
Did you
God,
see-
but celebrating God of War, saying it's the greatest game ever. Could you make that make sense for me, Rick?
Oh no!
Woo,
no,
yeah. No,
Hold on.
don't blow
Hey,
your load. Parker, save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow.
No, I'm just gonna say this though. It's not so much Sony, right? People want to look at it. Sony doesn't have the power to stop a deal.
Parker, let me jab you
Hold on,
now.
let me finish. Let me finish.
Let me
No,
Oh, here we go.
You can
Round
sit here
one.
and say
Fight.
this.
Fight.
PlayStation
Hold
is
on.
flying everywhere to stop
you
this
talk.
deal.
I let
No.
you talk.
Here we
No,
go.
wrong game.
This is why we're here,
Wrong
folks.
The
Yeah.
regulators, those are ones that can put pressure, and like and do it. Sony talking about something like the Europe or some shit.
Well,
whatever.
we can all agree there
Yeah.
will be some sort of consent decree in order for the deal to pass, saying they have to leave Call of Duty on Sony for X number of years. But don't get happy,
Fuck all that.
PlayStation guys.
You
Hold
don't
on,
let
Ty.
that ride.
Hold on,
You don't let
Ty.
that ride.
Ty,
Hold
let
on,
me
let me
finish.
go.
Hold on, I got you.
No, wait.
I got you. This is where it's gonna go. They're gonna say they're gonna allow Call of Duty to be on PlayStation, and they're gonna put it on the Switch. When they said that let me know they're talking Warzone. They are not talking about the regular Call of Duty multiplayer with the campaign.
You don't know that
I'm
for sure.
telling you, is that not Call of
Because
Duty
it's
as well?
already, listen, Warzone's already on there.
But it's
already-
not on the Switch.
But like I said, no Call of Duty game is on the Switch.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm
So
saying?
what-
So we don't know exactly what they're referring to, because we'll see games that already been released later on the Switch. That's what I'm saying. So we don't know that. So hold your brakes for a minute. So we don't know until we know.
But here's the
See?
thing. But here's where Microsoft wins that argument about the Call of Duty Warzone, because PlayStation will make more money on Warzone than they would the regular COD. So when they're talking about financials, Microsoft will be like, "Hey, look, you guys make more money on Warzone. Everybody makes more money at Warzone. So we're gonna keep that on there.
Okay, but what happened? Modern Warfare 2, right? I'm just talking Modern Warfare 2 did $1 billion in 10 days. So they gonna put the retail versions on a con because
That's a one-time buy. Warzone is multiple times.
No, but okay, if we go down the history, there have been times where for the year they made $1 billion though off the retail sales.
That take a while.
I don't know why you're willing to die in a hill park because Phil already only gave him 3 more years. What makes you think they're gonna keep it on there longer?
Wait,
he already told him 3 more.
That only happened twice, Parker. That happened when the new Modern Warfare 2, and that happened on Black Ops.
Why not, though?
Where they made $1 billion that fast.
Reason why I say that, according to Phil, what he said, a deal like he brought up Minecraft as an example. So that's why I'm saying that. I'm not going. It's not. This is what I'm saying. I'm going by what Phil said. He gave an example.
Well, then you need to go by the 3 years.
Hold on. Let me finish. Wait a minute. And Minecraft did come out with a newer game, and that also was multi-plat. I'm not saying it won't be in Game Pass, but I can still see it being on other consoles, the retail versions of Call of Duty though, because they still make money off of that also, and whatever. And also bolstering Game Pass by having COD in there also.
Yeah, but Minecraft and Call of Duty is 2 different games.
No, not how they set up, not how they make money. They're not really.
But it's set up different. One has 2 versions of the game.
Like
one has a regular base game, and one has a game that's get content every other month or every couple weeks, which is Warzone. So if you take a look at what happened, Warzone's gonna make more money than whatever that base game is, regardless, because it's gonna make money off of that base game plus the DLC that they add into Warzone versus that first game you buy that you could probably get a battle pass that works for what, Parker? Warzone. So you're gonna make more money off Warzone than you ever will that single.
No, but
game.
I still think they'll keep the I think the retail version for the time being will still be like multi-plat though, and I believe the retail version also would be on the Switch though.
Well, it is right now because guess what? Sony turned that deal down, Parker, so it wouldn't even go there.
I think the retail, but they still got deals in place already though.
They turned it down.
But I'm saying it was like regardless though.
Yeah, they rejected that deal. That 3-year deal, they rejected it.
Yeah. Right. After what the deal is supposed to expire, maybe in 24, 25, whatever.
The deal expires in 24.
Hold on, let me finish talking. Again, also the deal not putting them the COD in the Game Pass. I don't know how long that deal is. Also, so there's a lot of unknown variables that we got.
No, it's not. Parker, I can tell you about the Game Pass deal right now. The Game Pass deal is tied to marketing. The marketing deal with Activision and PlayStation states that the rights revert back to the owner if they want to, and they can just pay out. Like, put it this way, they can give PlayStation their money back once Microsoft buys it because they will then be the owner. I find it hard to believe that PlayStation will still want the marketing rights.
I guarantee you, they won't give them back the money, right? Because then that work against them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but PlayStation might want the money back. Why would you market a game that you don't own? You're helping your competitor by marketing this game. That just doesn't make sense. That's cannibal. You're cutting your nose off to spite your face when you do that.
Not necessarily.
What? So you're telling me HBO Max would freaking have some freaking ads for Netflix on there? They wouldn't do that. They would just.
You're not doing apples to apples.
That is apples to apples. Like they'd be like, yo, no thanks. They'd be like, okay, here's the deal. You give us our money back because
I'm gonna give you some.
Whoa, Parker, hold on.
No,
you messed up. No, I'm not misleading people because here's the deal: PlayStation has in their marketing rights that they match dollar for dollar what the parent company puts out. So if COD says we're going to invest $20 million on advertising for Call of Duty, PlayStation matches that $20 million. That's why you had those commercials zoom at the end with the PlayStation logo and stuff. They're not gonna match that freaking advertise. Why would they throw that money away?
Stop. Again, you throwing out stuff which you don't have no.
I have concrete. I do have a source and concrete information.
Post it then. Post it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to church. I don't have time to do that.
Oh yeah. I just throwing stuff out. You have.
No, I'm not. I know what I'm talking about.
Now again, let me finish talking. Now listen. Now. Sony's saying the deal, whatever, right? They don't want it going into a game. They're paying for it not to go into a search. So like, if I have a movie let's say as a movie comes out, hey, I pay to get the rights to be streamed on my platform, right? That's basically where it's on my platform. For my platform, it can't go to nobody else. And that's smart because you're taking it out of the competition's hands. Hold on, let me finish. Because Microsoft was pushing Game Pass hard, and Ricky Brown, your mic is dog shit.
No, actually, no. I had my headphones were off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they keeping it out the Game Pass.
But
that's a smart marketing deal.
But here's the deal. But Parker, I think Sony has answered your own argument has been cut off at the legs, because one of the things Sony is bitching about in the deal is to not put it on Game Pass. If they had a contract saying that it couldn't go in there, they wouldn't even state that. They have this written down saying it can't go into Game Pass. It can't play better than our version. It can't have exclusive content. Let me finish. This is what they said. So that whole thing where everybody is saying they have a contract.
I hear about that.
They have the documents. You talk about posting, go on Twitter.
Post the documents and post them.
Go on, follow Post Up on Twitter. He's got every last goddamn word of them.
Who you say? Who?
Post Up got every last one of them, from the CMA to the freaking EU to the FTC. Even the Brazilian Commission. Well, anyway, Sony said that they did not want. Sony said they didn't want the game to go into Game Pass, and it couldn't be better. So this whole thing, everybody's thinking that there's a contract to keep it off of Game Pass. That's not true, because they're telling you that they don't want it on. They're telling the regulators you can't let it on Game Pass. When they own the entity, you can put it wherever the hell you want. You can't, because
it's that 20 until 2024. And after 2024, they can do it.
No, that's okay. You can do that when you buy something. You can't tell somebody they can't do with it. The contract to keep it off of a that doesn't make any sense. Like, they're saying that they won't take it off of Sony, but after they buy it next year in the spring or summer, Sony can't stop them from putting it in Game Pass because they own it. You can't do that. Currently, right now, because they have the marketing rights. They have the marketing rights. They can keep it out of Game Pass, but Microsoft doesn't own it yet. But once Microsoft owns it, they can put it in Game Pass. Yeah, it's like they can't do it now because they don't own Activision. But yeah, when they own, because you
I understand when you own stuff, you can do anything you want with it.
Yes, you can.
Hold on, let me finish talking. Damn, calm down, Rick.
Because you're wrong. You keep telling me about this deal. It can't go on Game Pass.
But why are you yelling, though?
Well, because
they have a
you're wrong on it, bro.
I'm not wrong. So it wasn't.
Oh my God.
I'm not wrong, right? I mean, what's constituted right now, the agreement they got, they don't want it going into the Game Pass.
Absolutely.
Right?
They have a deal blocking it because they have the marketing rights, and because Activision is a third-party company on their own. But when Microsoft consumes them, they are now the owner. All of those marketing rights and all of that stuff does not follow because they are the new owners. I told you, Parker, it's no different than buying a house with tenants. You can either decide to keep the tenants or you can get rid of them. You're giving bad information
have a discussion.
But you give this bad information every time. You do it all the time. That's bad information.
No, it's not bad information. What I said was not incorrect. Point. You know what I'm saying? So Sony said the deal was inadequate. We don't know all the things that's in that deal, so we don't know everything that has been covered in that so-called deal. I don't know. So we can get. Well, that's to be up. Hold on. Let me finish. Stop. Let me finish. Now, if we got to guess something, we could be wrong about something, right? So we don't know everything. Cause a lot of stuff was not made privy to the public. So we don't know everything that's going on. It's a reason why it's taking so long with these guys. So we got to wait and see how things play out first. We come with some type of judgment or conclusion. Okay?
Now, when he says inadequate, I guarantee you it's something to the effect of the perks that they're getting with their marketing deal that they will no longer have, because that's what they were crying about. And these documents.
Listen, like I said, it's a lot of stuff that we don't know about the supposed deal talks between Sony.
But there is a lot of stuff that we do know. There's a lot of stuff we do know. We do know that Sony don't want it to go in Game Pass. We do that Sony don't want it to be a timed exclusive, because that's why Phil had to come out and say, hey, we're going to release it at the same time it comes on your platform. They said they don't want it to have an inferior version, so they want 4K 60, whatever they're doing. And they want the same content, make no exclusive zombies or anything like that. They said that they didn't want them to do that. So you can kind of read between the lines and see what they were offering. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to realize that.
Like I said, we don't know everything in that detail entails. So that's why we can't really speculate on something we don't have all the facts about. Well, that's what I'm saying.
You can
so
always, speculating is our job. We can all speculate. That's what we're doing.
I know that, though, but I'm saying that when we try to make our speculation become, verbatim, the Holy Grail fact, we can't do that.
No, all we can go by is the documentation that was posted. And I'll give you a fact. It's a fact that Sony lied about the money that Call of Duty came in. That's a lie. They lied about
what
that.
They lie about?
They lied about the financial numbers that Call of Duty was bringing into the PlayStation format, because then Activision turned around and said, "No, this is what we make." So either
post those numbers then. If they lie,
let me finish.
That,
Can I finish? So either Sony's lying about the money that they got from Call of Duty, or they owe Activision some money.
So which one is it though?
I don't know. That's what it's. So
either way, Sony was lying though.
But either way, okay. So they either lying or stealing. It's the same thing. Either they didn't give them. They didn't give Activision their cut.
They lied. That's what I'm saying.
Did they lie? I'll tell you what. Here's a fact: the numbers that they gave the CMA were not the same numbers that Activision gave the CMA. That's a fact.
Okay, you got those numbers? You post those?
You can Google search it.
For the arcade.
I'll post it for the arcade. Absolutely, I'll post it for the arcade.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
I would like to say something before you finish this, Parker. How come you had this energy towards Ricky, but when you was on Z Show, you didn't have this type of energy when they were saying this stuff?
Hey man, it's like a whole bunch of hyenas.
Nah, they gave you your old timeline to talk. And you didn't say none of this stuff.
I was in that though, right?
Hold on. You didn't have none of this.
They don't want me to do that podcast. They don't want me to do that though.
No, they let you talk.
No, they don't. You don't get what I'm saying though. I'll break it down to you though, right? You ready? They don't want the podcast part. They don't want, they don't want that. See what I'm saying? They don't want that. Okay, that's why I ain't give it to them. That's why.
Okay,
all right, folks. Natalia, you finish up, and then we got to get up out of here because I got to go.
I'm just saying. I feel kind of offended for Ricky because when Ricky say this stuff. No. Let me finish because you got to talk. Ricky saying putting out points of the same thing that was on different shows, and you never not one time said, "Well, pull it up."
Never try to poke holes in it.
I mean, a lot of times.
Hold on. And it was on the screen. It was on Z screen when they said this stuff. And you never one time questioned it. But when Ricky said, pull it up. But when it was pulled up, you did not one time question it. You didn't question it.
Oh, get him!
It was wrong.
I'm out to knock the fuck out real quick, right? Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
It'd be like, 12 motherfuckers on it. So, like, when I take point, I just speak whatever, shock value, it'll entertain. They don't want the podcast folks. A lot of times I'll be in there, even if they be saying shit, I mean, okay, I don't really be saying that. I just be in there though. But when I take point, I speak on what I feel with a little comedic towards it. They don't want the podcast Parker. It's like 12. It's us, 3 of us in here, right? So it's gonna be more dialogue coming from me, and Ricky in here. It'd be like 12, 15 motherfuckers in there. And there's a lot of long-winded motherfuckers in there though. Like so that's what it is though, right? So if I go first to say something, whatever, boom. But then the rest you won't really hear me talking too much. After that, though, it's a lot of voices in there, though. You know how I get. So that's why I'm saying so. I'm saying something now, because now I got more opportunity to speak more freely and stuff, and my voice can be heard more. That's why.
But I said it'd be on the screen, and you don't question it.
I probably be looking at the screen, though. That's what I'm saying. I'll be in there and probably playing the game, because I know how I get when all these people coming in, and a post coming in here, he want to take up all this talking time, spotlight, this and that, right? Yeah, I don't got time for that. I'm going to say what I'm going to say originally, then, that probably be it for me, though, right? Because it's not going to be enough airtime for me to talk a whole lot. See what I'm saying? That's why. It's not because what Ricky is saying, because now I got more ample time to address it, because it's only us in here, right? Opposed to being like 12, 15 motherfuckers in here, though. See what I'm saying? That's why.
Okay.
So in other words, you don't respect my journalism integrity. You think I'm just making up? You want me to post it, so you don't believe me?
No, but that's with anything, though, right? Oh, because I see these numbers, right? So it's hard for me to I'm just saying, okay, let me get a chance to see those numbers. Then I can make an educated argument off of those numbers, though, right? and just
That's what go back to what I said. It was on Z screen the whole time.
But I wasn't looking. I just say when I went first, whatever. I thought I might be in there, and I'll be like playing a game or some shit because you got all these motherfuckers in there. Want to be long-winded, this and that, whatever. You know, Teddy probably dropping some promo, this and that. Waiting to see what everybody else say, then jump on that side. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Okay, I understand.
But
I
hey,
understand.
Yeah.
I get it. So just check it. Save it for tomorrow for the arcade, folks.
Yeah.
Tune in, hit the like button, subscribe. We're gonna be back tomorrow doing the arcade, and hopefully we can get a few.
In closing, if Zaire get out of line, I'm checking his ass, chat. So y'all make sure I show up for that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something, folks. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna watch these games. Go Cowboys. The hell with the Eagles. The hell with the Bills.